Review Lounge right here on Afia TV. And yes, it's another Monday for us to talk music. I'm talking brand new banging tunes from around here. And I won't be doing this alone. I've got some very, now when I say very important, I mean very important, like the important tests, if there's any word like that. Yes, guest on the show for today. Two persons who have actually been holding it down when it comes to, I mean, everything music, entertainment, event hosts right here in the cold city of Enugu. Now, they say ladies first, so let me start off with the lady. This lady is someone I've been actually listening to her, I think, way back in the day. It'll get you wondering how old is she, because she's been DJing for God knows when. Our super duper DJ, pro DJ, oh my God, a music, art, lifestyle, and whatever, everything in between, digital creator, life digital creator as well. Ladies and germs, joining me on the show for today is no other than the super duper DJTrish, the Vibequeen. How you doing?
I'm very fine.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be on the show.
Yeah. Okay. And up another someone who's joining me is someone, like I said, he's been here from day one. I mean, this guy, when you come to the cold city, if you talk about anything hype, I mean, he has to be your plug. I mean, if you talk about anything event host and sort of like, I don't know if you grew with it, because when you hear his voice, you just know that this one was made for it. There's no need to talk about an OAP and an extraordinary vibe machine as well. Ladies and germs, the one and the only Big Ajibo in the building.
Yo, cool city.
So
what's up? What we doing?
That's the
How
voice.
we doing? Choko.
You don't finish.
I don't finish.
Ajibo, welcome to the show,
Trish,
man.
how are you doing?
I'm fine. See, when you just hype Choko, it seems so special. I give you my own small.
I hype on that. Me, no be like say.
DJTrish. Don't play. Or you will love.
All right, guys. Welcome. All right. So, how's the week been? Let's start. How's the weekend been?
It's been really cool. The weather has been kind of tricky. There was hammer time, and suddenly it rained yesterday. I'm like, how come it's raining on a January? But it's okay. We're here for it. Even if it's climate change, we're here.
Okay. So, Trish, I believe you heard the part where I said I'll be listening to you from God knows when. So you've been here. You've been DJing for like how long?
I've been DJing for over 10 years.
Over 10 years. That's why I said it's like over a decade now. Actually crazy. So has it always been DJing for you?
Well, I've been a DJ. I'm also an artist. I have a song that I've done way back.
Yeah.
I also have an EP that I'm currently working on.
Okay.
So I am an artist. I'm also a music curator.
Yeah.
So
well.
And other stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes.
Okay, that's cool. That goes to tell you how very musically inclined she is, and that's no cap. Ajibo, I've been vibing for like
what?
Like 20 years. I mean, for how long have you been?
Okay, I think I started as an MC.
Okay.
Yeah, I started hosting events. Right from when I was quite little, because I know those years when we were kids, when we used to go to Sunday school, and be that guy if I don't talk, never
said,
yeah. So from there, I got into the youth department of the church. So whenever we have those, youth events, I'm always the person to tell the congregation what they should be expecting from the youth wing of the church.
Okay.
So from there, I got into the Harvest and Bazaar committee.
Yeah.
I started doing, luncheons in the church.
Yeah.
Right from when I was small, when I was, tender.
Yeah.
Then I got into the university. I vied for the post of assistant DOS when I was in year 2. I won that position, and that was when I launched myself into the entertainment aspect of the city fully. That was, when I took the leap from church to, the proper entertainment oblate sector.
Okay, so
that's it actually. Basically.
So it's always been hype from day one. So it was hype before the OAP thingy.
Initially, the hype thing wasn't announced.
Okay.
You get.
Yeah.
The only time you get to hear hype is when the live band people perform.
Oh, okay.
When they, sing with people's names. That was what hype used to be then.
Yeah.
Now, Afrobeat went. It became a normal thing.
Yeah.
Somehow, the whole hype thing, went overboard. It came to a point where if there is no hype man in an event, the event not too sweet.
Yeah.
DJTrish attested it. There was a time when it only takes a DJ for a club to sell. It only takes a DJ for a party to make sense. But right now, you are not just bringing a DJ, you have to bring in a hype man. And right now, you see people paying extra just to have hype men in their events, like weddings and, all sorts of parties. So you see clients, Oga MC, are you also a hype man? You say, no, I'm not a hype man.
Yeah.
They will put a call to the DJ, please come with a hype man and all of that. So that is to tell you that, this is where we are right now. And it's almost like 5 years since the whole hype thing is making waves. You see somebody coming out to tell you that I am a professional hype man. So people are now making professions out of it.
Okay.
People are now going extra miles to, develop and build any living through hype. You understand? So that's where we are now, and we're grateful to
Okay, that's huge. We'll get more into that. But for now, we're going to be checking out our first song of the day. So Black Bones is that guy who I would always say is one of the most creative rappers from around here.
Yeah.
When I say around here, it's not just Nigeria. I mean, Africa as a whole. I mean, his content, the kind of way he pushes his song, his kind of videos, always something different. But this time around, he's dropped a banging tune. The song is called Louder, and he's got a guy who's popping at the moment. Ayomaf is hot right now, and even though someone just said this guy came from nowhere, but I mean, this guy has been there, but then all of a sudden it's like Ayomaf is now getting there gradually. Everybody wants Ayomaf on the track as well, and he also has Bella Shmurda on this one as well. The song is called Louder. DJTrish. First off, the song itself, I mean, you've listened to that song.
Yeah.
What do you think of the song?
The song, oh my God, the song is a great song.
Okay.
It's an amazing song. And the way that Ayomaf was just gliding on the song, it's actually a fast tempo song, and I'm a piano beat kind of, and Ayomaf is like killing it. And when Bella Shmurda actually came in, he actually gave it another sweet flow again. Yeah. So I love the song. The video itself, is okay. It's cool. I think I was actually trying to get the storyline, if there was actually a storyline. Yeah. But it seems like it's like two groups against two groups. And I mean, whenever I'm after listening to a song, I always try to connect the song's lyrics with the video. Okay. But anyway, it turned out great. I'm gonna give it a 7.
That's 7 over 10 for the song. Ajibo?
One thing, like you said about Black Bones. Black Bones is wild with regards to creativity. Yeah. You cannot take it away from him. So this is the kind of thing we want to see in the industry. I'm a music promoter. I tell people it doesn't take just talent to get you where you want to be. Okay. There are a lot of things. You should be a creative. You should know how to make something ordinary, turn it into an extraordinary something. You should think wild, and that is who Black Bones is. You get. So the collabo he did there with Ayo and Bella, it's crazy. Trust me. And one of the things you cannot take away from Bella Shmurda is him announcing himself whenever he jumps on the song.
On the song,
Okay. Now, there are some artists, when you listen to them, you tend to be confused. Who is this? This is sounding like this person. Yeah. But it's not like that with Bella. You get, whenever you hear Bella, you know it is Bella Shmurda. You get, you cannot take it away from him. So I feel the collabo is good. And I like the fact that they were talking about focus, so they were not doing way too much on the video. Okay. So you see the way the colors blending. You see how the video is not just doing too much. The video is there, and there's no a lot of backside shaking.
Yeah.
These are some guys talking about focus, and when Blackball started, he said something about how he started. You get.
Yeah.
So that's the story. You understand?
Yeah.
Telling you that this is where I have been, or this is what I've passed through, and I am here now. So the song is dope for me. The song is cool for me. From whenever I listen to a song, I try to see some parts where I can get one or two lyrical content from that I can use for myself.
Yeah.
And if the song is should I say a bouncing level where I can drop some kind of hype line. And once I get this couple of things, I'm okay with the song.
So you can drop a hype line on this one.
There's no too much space on it. Okay, I'm just gonna give an instance.
Yeah.
When you listen to Madova, there's some kind of that instrumental interlude. That beat without any voice.
Without any voice, yeah.
Boom. Dum, dum. It played for let's say, I think it's up to 20-30 seconds. You get that alone gives me enough time to connect with my audience. I say whatever I want to say without interrupting or making you not to listen to or not to hear whatever the artist is saying.
Yeah.
You get. So that is what I love most about some songs. You get. But I'm not saying that I don't like this.
Yeah.
This did not have it, but it still gives me that bouncy vibe where I can drop in one or two numbers and my crowd can catch it and we're good to go.
With the new trend now, I mean, you mentioned a thing that, the hype business is now sort of like an industry right now. So here's me asking, is it also necessary that whenever an artist is making a song, they should have that space for the hype guy?
Okay, yeah. Because when you talk about entertainment has to do with trends. You get. Entertainment has to do with trends. You need to be conscious. You need to know what is happening. And a lot of artists blew up because of some kind of trend.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an instance and I'm going to bring it back home. Now, there's this artist, High La Vista. He did something, a song last year or early last year, and one of the lyrical contents in that song says, I am choosing, who are you? You get.
Yeah.
Now, he did that song. I promoted that song for him, and he did a couple of other songs, and it was like, we are forgetting that particular song. Now, when the whole choosing thing started again,
I had to take it back.
he had to bring back the song.
Yeah.
And it made sense at that particular time.
Yeah.
So that is one thing trend can do for you. A lot of artists blew up on TikTok because of trend. You get. So it's not going to be a bad idea if you're doing a dance hall music or if you're doing a song that you feel that DJs can bang the song in the club. Now, you know that a lot of clubs have hype men. You get. And for me, the reason why I try the most I can to improve on myself is I hate noise. And there is a thin line between noise and hype.
Okay.
You get. As a hype man, you don't need to shout or you don't need to overshadow the music or whatever the musician is saying. It is his song. And most times you shout, you talk too much, and people don't enjoy the song. Now, people don't know if they are listening to the song or they're listening to the hype.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the song. I did not fall in love with the hype man. But there's a way you introduce a song to somebody as a hype man,
and
even if the person doesn't know the song or the person has heard the song before, but the person would want to sing along or the person would want to scream. You get. I'm going to use Madova for instance. Now, what I do is, whenever that beat is coming at the beginning, what I say is, somebody mad over somebody. Somebody mad over somebody.
Okay.
Now, it's
gradually building up something.
I'm building up. I'm trying to let you know that
something
this is the
coming.
song that is coming.
Yeah.
You know the song. I'm giving you that vibe. I am introducing you to this particular song, and I'm doing that with vibe. So immediately the artist says something, or once it is getting to that point where the artist, gives his vocal, you just pick it up from there and you do your thing.
All right.
So that's it.
So that's,
So if I'm rating the song, I'm just gonna do 4.
4/10.
Yeah,
After all these goodies,
Yeah,
I don't
4/10
understand why
for me.
4.
I'm bringing it down to 4 because
Yeah.
yo,
I mean, he said it's a great song.
it's
He
a good
has
song, but I'm a hype
everything.
man, so you did not give me that
Your space. So
no,
because of your own
that my
stingy-
I
space.
feel like that your space can also be created between the vibe you have with your DJ.
Yeah,
the DJ can
that's
always
true.
look a beat for you.
Yeah.
And it goes to other hype man. It's not necessary for a hype man to always talk on top of the lyrics.
Exactly.
Especially when an artist is singing.
Exactly.
It messes up the vibe.
Exactly.
But some of the hype man, they just don't get it.
Yes,
I think
yes.
they have to get it
Yeah,
now.
they should.
They should.
That's
Yeah.
one thing
I mean,
I've
Ajibo is
always,
giving them
I've
free
always
classes.
preached about. Now, you know, it takes a creative DJ to put a loop where you can get it and where the loop doesn't mess up something else. You get.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, it's all about creativity. And being a DJ is being mathematical. You get, because you're doing numbers, you're working with numbers. You get, so it's not a must that you gas loop this bit.
Okay.
You get, for me, you mustn't look a bit for me. But if I see that thin line, that 20 seconds, that 10 seconds is okay for me.
Okay.
I mustn't even just throw
So
it.
it mustn't be long.
Yeah,
Just anything for you to just.
yeah, and we're good to go.
All right. So there you have it. DJTrish, she said it's a 7 for
It
you.
is a 7.
Ajibo says it's a 4.
Yeah, 4 for me.
Well, for me though, I think it's a great song. Nice song, nice video. It's Black Bones. He barely does something wrong. Yeah, not like
For
he
you.
doesn't, but yeah, he barely.
When they share the same
That's why I said he barely. Don't be like say he doesn't, you know. But for this song, it's a great song, and having Out Your Mouth on, they all came through on the song.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I'll go with Trish, and I'll give it a 7/10.
Okay.
For me, 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll move on to the next song we'll be checking out today. Now, this song is an artist who actually dropped a song that actually blew everyone away, because everyone at the time, it was like an anthem. Everybody was vibing to it, especially because after becoming a child, you become an adult. And then she goes ahead and says adulthood was a scam. And then it was everywhere. Everyone was loving it. But, I mean, at the time, you know, when I actually listened to that song at first, before knowing who that day is, we all thought most persons would actually think it was Tenny on that particular song. And then she went ahead and released the video, and then her name was everywhere. It was like, it was this girl. And then she looked like Tenny. You know, they were on the big side. You know, but this time around, she's back with another song, a banging tune. And she's got no other than, I mean, should I say the industry CEO, Olamide Bado, who's been there from day one up until now. So Trish, first off, before you get to the song, what actually makes a perfect song for you as a DJ? Must it be a high tempo kind of song?
No.
Must it be?
It mustn't really be a high tempo.
Okay.
I think it has to do with the beat.
Okay.
With the beat.
Yeah, I mean like
the
an
production.
upbeat. Yeah. Okay.
No, it mustn't be an upbeat.
Okay.
You know, when you feel the magic of a good song,
Yeah.
a good production song, you feel it from the first 8 beats.
Okay.
Beginning of the song. You feel it.
Yeah.
Then you will just have this high expectation for the artist that is about to kill the song. If the artist doesn't really make it for the beat for you,
Yeah.
you'll be so angry. You'll be like, oh my god, this artist actually messed up this
I
cool beat. Why?
Yeah.
So it's always about the magic comes with the production of the producer.
Can you-
So I always say to the artist, always try to work with a dope producer that your two spirits actually match together. That when you're coming, your producer is also coming together with a high tempo, 100%.
Okay, nice one. So now you mentioned something, yeah. So here is me asking: is there an example of the Nigerian song, both you and Japa, that you be like when she talk and you just say you just pay you? So I want to know: is there like a Nigerian song a popular Nigerian song that you know that the beat is killing, but the artist jumped on it and it be like, you felt disappointed?
I'm not going to say that that song was not a popular Niger song. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm into music promotion.
Okay.
Now, this was what happened, yeah? The beat was dope. Very beautiful. And this guy featured Duncan Mighty.
Wow.
Duncan Mighty delivered the spooling unit.
Okay.
Only for this guy to come in. And I felt like crying.
You said it's not a popular Nigerian song.
It's not a popular Nigerian song. That guy is an Enugu artist.
You
know what I did?
It's an Enugu artist.
You know what I did?
Wait, I think now.
You know what I did? You don't get it.
I know the song he's talking about.
You don't
the
get
song.
it. You know what I did? I had to write to this guy's brother. Because the guy's brother sent it to me.
Okay.
Okay? I wrote him. I told them, guy, can you just tell your brother to stop singing? If you love music so much, you can invest in music.
Yeah.
You can bring up, youngins that have the talent, that have the vocals, they have the everything it takes. Just invest in them. Allow them to do the music.
Do we have that in Enugu? Because it seems like everybody wants to sing.
We do, actually, boy. There is a problem. We don't want to get into that right now because
I mean the trends of artists living and the level not doing much. The story is too long.
Let's not. If we get into that now, we're gonna spend like 3 hours. Right.
I think we can we can actually
see the thing here.
Yeah.
See the thing here. It's a problem. One of the reasons why it is a problem is that a lot of artists have not believed in the Southeast.
Okay.
That is.
You mean artists in the Southeast or artists outside the
Southeast?
So we don't even believe in ourselves.
They have not believed in the Southeast. Now, one of the reasons why I am grateful to Jerick is because Jerick happens to be a bridge.
Okay.
For me. Now, with regards to the whole music thing in Enugu, you talk about people like Mr. Raw. You talk about people like Slow Dog, way back to Desperate Chicks.
Yeah.
When you see these people glory in the Southeast, whatever they do it in the East, they sing about the East and all of that.
Yeah.
That is for them. Now, I do not call everybody within that particular era.
Yeah.
You get. Now, the wind moved to Flavor, Fino, Zuru, Quincy. But I don't know what happened. Quincy, should I say, slacked. But that group, Fino is mad. Fino is crazy. Fino is lyrically talented.
Yeah.
Fino can make, lyrics out of nothing. If Fino wants to rap about this, Fino will so explain it, and you ask yourself, what be this red coffee you talk about? Another person that was doing expressly good with regards to rap was Zoro.
Okay. Yeah.
Zoro was a fast rapper at some point. Like, put Zoro on any beat, Zoro is gonna kill it. Along the line, something happened. Zoro dropped an album. I did not feel the Zoro that I knew on that album, truth be told.
Would you say same thing actually happened to Fino as well?
Okay.
Because I know before the full-time job, this is his last album. He dropped an album before then.
Okay.
And so many persons are like, this is not the Fino we know.
Yeah. Now, people understood Fino to be a rapper. But for me, I've listened to Fino so well that I understood that Fino is more than a rapper. Okay. Fino can sing. Fino knows how to sing, and the guy is good. Yeah. Flavor is on his own. And you see that department with Flavor D. Nobody did. You see that kingdom with Flavor D. Flavor is a king. You cannot predict Flavor when it comes to performance. As far as the Southeast is concerned, Flavor is the highest performer. You cannot take it away from him. Yeah. Fashion-wise, the dance, the paparazzi.
Is it just the Southeast? I mean, people talk this thing.
No, see, I know the reason. Yes, internationally. I'm talking.
Our culture and heritage actually represents.
Now, yes, he represents
our people that are outside the country that maybe actually spend too much time out there. When they miss home, when you want to feel that home, they think of Flavor. They can actually pay huge amount of money.
I'm just talking about
flew him in to come and perform for them.
I'm just talking about the South. Nobody has come close. When you go national now, a lot of guys are doing well. Bona, cannot take it away from him. Bona is a performer. Yeah. Ashaka is a performer. Davido, but I will always choose Bona over Davido and Whiskey with regards to performance. Okay. That's my own stand. You get. Now, after those set went, it took a lot of time, a very long time before Jerry came. Because we knew how it was in the East. A lot of persons were trying so hard. And that was when the problem started. Now, an artist now said something, for you to get popular, you need to blow twice. You need to blow in the East and blow over there. Yeah. You get. So that was what happened with regards to the Fino set, the flavor set, and all of that. Now, Jerick came in with something that nobody expected. Jerick went down to the hood. You get. Now, if you notice, when Jerick popped, a lot of rappers started imitating him.
Exactly.
They imitated Fino. Trust me, a lot of persons imitated Fino. But that place where Fino is a king. You cannot, you know, if you can make it, it down. Now, a lot of persons imitated.
So you're saying it's
Jerick.
easier to imitate Jerick than Fino?
Fino is crazy. You cannot imitate Fino because the guy is lyrically good. Now, Jerick is not a fast rapper.
Okay.
You get. Like, Jerick's voice is like there. It's just like an ocean. It's there.
Like your own, I guess.
You get the voice. He does this, oh wait, you get, he does this thing. So a lot of persons were able to imitate that Jerick pattern. Because I've listened to a lot of upcomings, I hear them sound like Jerick. I tell them, bro, this is Jerick. You cannot do more than the owner of this thing. He's blown. So whatever you're doing, they will actually say, this is Jerick. Now, after Jerick did what he did, what signified that bridge was when Fino crowned him on that King album that he dropped recently. Now, Jerick did it. Aguero Banks is on it. High Style Vista is on it. And these things made it look as if Enugu is a trap city.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of musicians. Shout out to Kula. You get, and all of that. So for me, this is just the little thing. So it's as if we have not understood what we have in the East. We need to invest. We don't have investors in the East. It takes a lot of money. You go carry 500 million, enter music industry. Music industry go chop and finish.
You don't go see anything.
I feel like our Southeast big men, they prefer to like flew in already made artists.
Exactly.
Like let's say in Flavor or Fino and pay them millions of naira to come and perform for them in their village, but they will not invest that money in some upcoming artists or even in the industry. They don't do that.
Well, is it because they don't want to do it, or is it because there's this thing? If I spend money to bring Fino and Flavor, then that means I get the money, and that means some kind of persons go there. You understand? So. The artists that we're talking about, are they that there, you know, for somebody to want to like bring them, for me to want to like bring them to my occasion? Yeah. I mean, aside the High Style Vistas and all those guys, those are another level. I'm talking about the upcoming artists now. Now, to bring them to come perform in your event, do they even have what it takes to shut down your event?
Okay, when I said like this topic now is like this round table. If you keep on talking about
you go in the circles.
It's not like okay, but the thing is this, yeah, it takes a lot. First of all, for you to invest in something, you must have some kind of belief. You get, and like we always say, an Igbo man doesn't invest where he's not gonna see the gains. You get. Now talk about music investors in the West. You understand? A lot of them are not doing this because they want to get the money very quickly. Like, it is, more of a prospect thing.
Yeah.
I love music. Let me invest in this. That is what gives me joy. Now, I know of a person in the East that has done that consecutively. He has done that.
Why not get the money?
The money day.
He get the money out from the
profit.
The profit. You don't get the profit.
The profit comes when you get that your artist.
Exactly. And the thing is this.
You get that one artist, like let's say during the time of Kiss Daniel and Sugar Boy them.
Yeah.
You know that time Kiss Daniel was that one artist that was making money for the label.
Another thing is this.
Yeah.
Another thing is this. You are investing in this artist. The artist is not investing in his or herself. That is the problem.
Exactly.
So how do you expect me to bring millions
Put for your head.
Put for your head. But you're not doing anything. The next thing, you're smoking. The next thing, the small money we will go give you, you carry a go draw tattoo.
Yeah, and it's like most
You
artists.
being a record label, when you sign an artist, that does not mean that you just sign the artist. You have to manage the artist. If you actually don't know the one that's bringing in the artist, and you're saying that you cannot actually manage this artist,
You have to let
this
the
artist does not listen to you. You watch people's watch how you talk to her, how they are demure and attitude and character is, and you know if these are artists that you can actually manage. If you actually a label that knows what you are there for, you put your artists through some trainings and you manage them. There are some certain things they don't reply to on internet. There are people that talks on the management behalf for the artist.
So another thing is this here. I think it's more like, you know, a lot of these artists not knowing what they want. I keep on telling people that music is not, you know, a route to escape poverty.
Yeah.
Music is an investment. If you ask somebody, why are you doing music? He will tell you, I'm doing music because I want to be popular, I want to make money.
And when you say investment, it doesn't only mean
you get
money financially.
That's the thing.
I mean, you have to invest in yourself.
You really need to do the work. I listen to some songs and I'm like, bro, as soon as I say that like this, the video they sing, you think the video for they were in Do you actually do these things and you take it to critics and tell them, can you just give me your honest opinion about this? And the next thing, those people will get money, then go bring out a whack EP. Because of say then get the money, you will see them hosting a very big listening party.
Yeah.
Bro.
And we'll get to that because we have a whole lot to talk about this because there are so many crazy things happening that I would want to talk about. But then if we start to talk like you talk, we'll be going around the circles. But then the song Lade and Olamide, DJTrish. The song for you.
Man, I love the costume that was used in the song.
Okay.
I love the angles that Olu the Wave.
Yeah, Olu the
was
Wave.
actually moving around and I think was it the one that directed Loud Out?
Yeah.
I think he's the one that actually did that too. And he did a really great job there. And everything together, I'm gonna give it with the song too. The song is a lovely song. Yeah. I'm gonna give it 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
This 0.5.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the 0.5 on top?
The video got me, but
yeah.
I mean, when they all came out, it was as if that small space was not enough for them. It was as if they were struggling for the space. I felt like some of them would have sat down. Then a few ladies will now be the one doing the legs all over the place and the dancing. Yeah. Then I love the video. Yeah. I just let me just keep 2.5 for myself.
Okay. Ajibo, you agree with her?
I love Olamide. Like I love Olamide. You get, and I love the fact that Olamide is doing so much in the music industry, like so much, and he's doing it without asking for too much. You get. So when I first saw the video, and I'm like, Olamide, Lade, how did it happen? Yeah, you get. And that is for you to understand the kind of person that Olamide is. So any project I see Olamide on, I take it so personal because of what Olamide means to me, because of what Olamide has done for the entertainment space in Nigeria. You get. So for Lade, you know, you say something about when Lade dropped that song, Adulthood. A lot of persons thought it was 10. Just I said something about that initially. You get, when you sounded like somebody and people, you know, tend to who be this? Is that not this person? Now I'm gonna give you an instance. If you know, like this song, Jangolova, did something dialect. A lot of persons don't know who that dialect is. It was P-Square. You get, until now,
they still do not know.
They never give that dialect in flower. They thought it was P-Square. You get, so that's what it is. But for the video is dope, and I like the fact that wherever Olamide comes, he will always let you know that he is the boss without doing much. Yeah, true. Like, you will not, so the guy just did. There's no pushing around him. He just did what he did with Lade when it was time for that particular scene and all of that. So, because Olamide.
Yeah.
And because Lade did her thing,
Yeah.
and it came out well. It's gonna take 7 from me.
7 from you.
7 from me.
Okay, nice one. So it's like, I mean, they did a good one on this one. So I think we'll all go for 7 as well. So it's a 7 for me as well. It's all good. So Mr. Mehdi, I mean, the past couple of days, I think sometime around last week, Mr. Mehdi had a whole lot to say. It was actually in a podcast session, The Honest Bunch, and where he was talking a whole lot of things. So many things he said. He talked about the fact that he was somewhere in Sweden at the time doing the house husband thing. He talked about how Akon wanted to sign him, and then how he told P Square, and that was what changed everything. That if he had known, he wouldn't have told them at the time, but then he would have just gone to Akon and he would sign it, because he didn't have no official signing. There wasn't anything written down at the time with P Square, with Square Records. They were just carrying him along and all of that. And then the one thing that's got everyone talking, or one of the things, because literally everything he says got everyone talking. But then one thing that we really would want to talk about is the fact that he mentioned that his song, or way back in the day, he was a bigger artist than Davido and Wizkid. And this really got a lot of persons be like, what? Like, you really talk this thing? Like, your eye clear when you talk all this thing. But let's check it out. Mehdi actually speaking about him being, should I say the 001, and then Wizkid and Davido were like the 002 and 003. Let's check it out.
Wiz, David and I, I was even like bigger.
You were not bigger than Wizkid that time, no? Wizkid don't get holla at your boy that time, no?
Wizkid be holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy, no reach.
Compare holla at your boy to
no reach up my money.
Well, you don't talk this.
Compare to soundtrack. I go tell you facts now. I mean, I know if you are talking about Don't Do,
Don't Do.
If you are talking about Don't Do, I can say, okay, that's actually a big record that you can say, okay. Yeah.
Song than Wizkid's Alacho Boy. Now, some persons might not know soundtrack, because I know some Gen Zs that would not know soundtrack. But then Wizkid Alacho Boy was everywhere, literally. DJTrish, because it's ladies first. Soundtrack, was Mehdi right? Was he bigger than Wizkid and Davido?
I feel like the song actually, the waves were almost at the same time. I feel like Mehdi's song came out, he had his own wave. Then Holla at Your Boy came out. I think Wizkid was still at the end of the affair, enjoying his own wave before the video now came over. And back when, so I feel like it was with the wave they swept off Mehdi faster than he expected.
Okay,
you get, and his sounds were there when he was there. But the most important thing is, after getting there, how hard do you work to stay at the top?
Yeah, true.
So that's it for me. I feel like they all has their time, but for him to say that he's bigger than Wizkid
and Davido.
I mean, how hard did you work to stay at the top till now? These guys are still dropping good songs.
I mean, aside now, even then was he bigger? Like, was that name Mehdi? Was he a household name? Sort of like Wizkid and Davido.
He was dropping good songs back in the days. He was dropping bangers. It was club bangers. Every club were back, parties were black. We are like playing his songs then. But this creative and music industry, there's a way it goes. It's not just you having the talent. There's this personality you also have to have to kind of stand out.
True.
So I feel like if you didn't really put yourself out there to be there, because he doesn't really know much, just like he said. He doesn't really know much. And when he went and told P-Squares, and this was the outcome of the whole thing, and you see that the way he relaxed from the industry by going to get married and be the husband. So I feel like
you should say be the wife.
The wife and the family. But it's all good. Kudos to everybody. But maybe your time was your time.
Yeah.
He was
Why do I feel that you're trying to play safe?
Why am I playing safe? You didn't know me.
No, but you feel he was bigger.
He was not bigger. Say bigger, okay.
But he was big.
He was big.
Yeah.
No, it was not bigger. You cannot be a judge in your own case, bro. See the thing here. That is one of the crazy things that happens in the industry. The industry is mad. The industry is crazy. It's a dog eats dog industry.
Yeah.
You understand that kind of thing? So I really felt for him when he said what he said about P-Square.
Yeah.
And in as much as you cannot actually judge a matter when
it's one-sided,
somebody speaking first. We need to
hear from both parties,
from the Square records, you get, and all of that. And at some point, as an artist, there are a lot of things to consider. Trust me. Just the way Mehdi was under the canopy of Square Records. Wizkid at that point was under the canopy of Banky W. You understand that kind of thing. Now, for me, at that time, P-Square, Banky W, it was P-Square.
Yeah.
You cannot take it away from them.
Yeah.
These guys were killing it. These guys were dancing. I know that time, for our compa at that time. Maybe everybody don't get DVD. Maybe everybody don't get color TV.
But everybody know P-Square.
Almost everybody that did their dance thing that year, all those group dance, choreography and everything, everybody was imitating P-Square. You get? So at that point, they were big. Down to Chop My Money. For me, it was actually Chop My Money that I felt Mehdi.
Yeah.
You get that Chop My Money. I felt the guy's voice. I felt the guy's vibe and all of that. But you see the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Soundtrack was
there. Yeah.
But my guy, Halacho Boy was the soft jam that year. Like, girls were singing it. Guys were singing it. If you play Halacho Boy today,
tomorrow
club, there must be chorus. Play soundtrack.
I feel like that was the time the generational switch of music happened.
You get
from the time of P-Square, they now switched over to
Wizkid,
and Davido.
Wizkid was more like a movement. Everybody wanted to dress like Wizkid. Everybody wanted to.
The thing is this now. When it comes to Wizkid and Davido, you get. I just in my head I think about Messi and
Ronaldo.
You understand that kind of
thing?
Now, these two persons held down the business for this period of time. And these two persons gave people what to talk about till date.
Till date,
Nobody else has. You get. It could have been P-Square before whatever happened. And I told somebody something here. I told somebody, when the P-Square can come together, they are blue legends. But whenever they split up, bro, they are upcoming.
Okay, this is not a fact. This is a conspiracy from Trish. I feel like Wizkid came out. He was still enjoying. He has not actually enjoyed his own stardom too much before Davido now came in the industry. And Davido now gave everybody songs. And we're all jamming Davido songs.
When you come to entertainment industry, bro,
no time.
He's giving you the damn
time to relax.
Stadium.
And from that moment on set, they were now giving us back to
back.
See, a lot of persons got the balls to do music because of Wizkid, because of Davido, because those guys were young. Like at the youngest age, how many young dudes were doing music then?
True.
The people who did music then are OGs. Bro, when they come out, you know, say this guy don't day like 25. This guy don't day like 27.
Sure.
Before he begin to do music. You get. And that was why Wizkid had a lead like Banky W. You get that kind of point. So nobody's giving you the time to enjoy the stardom. You get, because
so once you're there,
a lot of people don't come, they don't go.
They don't
Where's
go.
Lukesh? Where's Ricardo?
He's still there. He had a couple of songs.
Where's Ricardo?
But he's still there.
Where's Cordebino?
They are talking.
Nobody is giving you the liberty to enjoy.
So once you're there, do whatever you can to stay there.
Bro, I tell people something. To blow is not the issue. It's to stay blown.
And that's one thing I believe Portable understand, and that's why if top persons might not like him, but he's doing everything to
Portable
stay
is
there.
doing everything possible to be relevant. Before you talk Jack, Portable don't
do what it. All right, well, I mean, this was so cool, but then I feel like we don't have much time. I think we should probably do this some other time.
Yeah.
So it was actually a vibe having you guys around. Big shout outs, Ajibo, Big Ajibo, the blog, and then Superstar, Super Duper. She did the vibe queen on the building. All right, guys, it's been the Review Lounge right here on Afia TV. We do it again every Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. Yes, right here on Afia TV. Guys, I have been your host. As always, my name is Choko, and I'm the nothing loco, because I always stay fly like I'm supposed to. Meanwhile, if you want to check out, maybe you want to catch up with everything that went down today, then check us out on YouTube at Afia Entertainment. Yes, and then you get to watch all over again in case you missed something, because I think Ajibo and Trish, they dropped a whole lot of things that you should know. Goodbye, guys. Stay fly and be good.